Hey, what's up guys? It's OJ, and we're gonna do a top 5 wintertime baits. I went fishing today, and it was terrible. It was 21 degrees, I did not catch anything, and my guides was even freezing up. So, here we go. My first winter bait is a worm, especially a big worm. These fish are not gonna be looking to chase anything very much, especially if it's like 21 degrees outside. So a big worm, I believe this is like a 12 or 11-inch worm, a big worm. And sometimes I like to go even a small 7-inch worm. It just depends on how cold the water is. If it's really cold, you just want one fish, bait to go. If it's like kind of warmish, you want this one. My second bait is a spinner bait. This is for like early winter time and early winter time where it's not kind of getting out of fall, but still kind of warm. Fish are still chasing, and late winter when it's starting to warm up for the spring. I got a couple different sizes. I got a 3/16, kind of like a finesse. I've got this is the standard size that I would throw. This is like a good size for me to throw. My second one is a ½ ounce. This is really the size I would throw more during like midwinter, especially out in the deeper water. It's kind of like a big old bait. And my last size is I don't remember what size it is, but it's a really small one. It's a little bit smaller size, smaller bait fish. So those are the 3 sizes I would throw, and that's my next one. My next bait, that's 2 baits. My third bait, it's gotta have a jerk bait. You guys gotta have one. Especially when the fish starts suspending, gotta have a jerk bait. This one goes down to, I believe, 5 or 6 feet. And this is a little bit shallower version. I think it's like 2 or 3 feet. You guys gotta have a jerk bait. Big wintertime bait. Gotta have a jerk bait. It's 3. Fourth one, gotta be a crankbait. Especially a lipless crankbait. Gotta have one of this. This is, I believe, a ½ ounce. It's my standard size I would throw. Gotta have one of these. Hey, fish don't want that wide wobble from a square bill like I have here. I don't get hooked first. They don't want the wide wobble doing like with the square bill. Gotta have a ½ ounce. Not a half. You don't have to have a ½ ounce. It's my favorite, but you don't have to have one of those. But you gotta have a lipless square bill. Sometimes I like to throw that around the rocks and get a reaction strikes from it. And then the next one I have here is a deep diving crankbait. You got to get down to those fish that are out there in that deeper water. Close to getting, you got to get down to them when they're schooling up on them. Got to have one of these. Now the last one, if you don't have one of these baits in your tackle box for the winter time, especially during the winter time, it's a big fish bait. You have to have one of these. That's a jig. You guys gotta have a jig. You gotta have it. It's one of the key things. It's one of my favorite baits to throw. The big fish bait. Ones I like to throw during the winter time a lot is a football head jig. You get down there in that deeper water, fish pushed off to the bank a lot farther. You get out there in that deeper water, you gotta drag something through there. Football jig, yeah. The next one is just a ½ ounce brush jig, I believe. You gotta have a little brush jig. This one has a lot of rattles inside of it. It's another one I throw. The next one is a finesse jig I would throw during the winter time for some of those finicking fish. You gotta have one of these. And then this one's a little bit different. This is a ½ ounce, but it's not the same size as like a ½ ounce. This is the standard ½ ounce. This is Mike's mini flip jig. I love this one. This is the one I use quite a bit. It's a finesse style jig, but in a smaller compact version and then a bigger ½ ounce. It's about the same size as one of these, but this one I believe is a 3/16, and this one's the ½ ounce. I mean, about the same size. So those are the baits that I would use during the winter time. That's my top 5 wintertime baits. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoy the video. I'm still trying to get warm from the fishing today. It was really cold. I'm sorry I didn't catch anything, guys, but maybe next time. This has been another edition of All J Fishing, and I will catch you guys next time.